My name is Shailen Earl Dawkins, and I want to tell you about my visit to India. My mother was born in India and my father was born in America. He is African American. My grandfather died and my mom had to go to India to scatter his ashes. Although I was sad to leave my sister's Soma, I was excited to go. After flying 25 hours, I was glad to arrive in New Delhi airport. We still had to take another airplane to a city called Amritsar, a place deep in North India. This is where my extended family lived. I met my mom's cousin and she bought me pizza to make me feel comfortable. It wasn't so good. We drove another 400 miles to the village my grandparents lived. It was very hot and a very bumpy ride. When we arrived in the village, I met my great uncle. His name is Chacha. He is like my second grandfather. I met some cousins and aunts. This is the place where my mom was born. I heard stories about my Chacha and his red tractor. I couldn't wait to see it. Chacha asked me to jump on for a ride, but I was scared. Maybe next time. I had fun on the rickshaw. It was my favorite thing to do in the village. My aunt and grandma prepared us to go to the hills to scatter my granddad's ashes. On the way, a big truck passed us. It had my granddad's name on it in big letters. Was it just a coincidence? My grandma told me that we had to go to a temple where Sikhs pray to their gurus. On the way, we had to buy steel pots for the offering. It was strange and sad when we got to the river. My uncle helped me scatter the ashes. Everyone took a turn.
Shailen, you have to be quiet here, okay? No talk.
Before entering the temple, you have to take off your shoes. Inside, I heard music, and as we left, I saw lots of children playing. It made me smile. Back at the village, I had to have some chips. So my mom took me to a market. It was fun. It got very dark and suddenly I heard all kinds of strange sounds I had never heard before. On TV, I was really happy to see basketball, my favorite game. Later, my cousin taught me how to play carrom board, a bit like finger pool, I guess. I showed my Chacha how to use the computer. He was silly and made me laugh. As a treat, my family took me to see a flag ceremony at the border of India and Pakistan. This was the funniest part. The soldiers wore hats which looked like peacock feathers. The crowds were cheering and dancing. On the other side of the gate, the Pakistanis were also happy. After the flag ceremony, I went home tired. My cousin Prabjot has long hair, which he keeps wrapped in a scarf. Every morning before school, his mom combs it and ties it up. I wonder how that felt. My uncle decided to show me some traditions which included yoga. Afterwards, he wrapped a turban on my head. It felt hot. Everyone said I looked handsome.
How handsome!
It was time for me to go back to America, but my chacha saved the best for last. He asked me to ride in his tractor once more. Although I lost my granddad, getting to know my chacha made me feel at home.
How are you? I am waiting for you to come India and meet us.